Now, while a hammer probably isn't one of them, hackers have all kinds of tools at their disposal to attack a system with. And some of these same tools are the ones that they use to attack networks, different operating systems, applications, but a lot of these tools are very specific use. There are probably as many attack tools out there in the world as there are hackers, and probably as many as there are hosts or users. And each hacker probably has their favorite tools. Remember, early in the course, we talked about tools and how it really doesn't matter which tool you use as long as you use the one that works for you, that does what you need it to do, whether that's a Linux tool, Windows tool, or whatever. But each have their favorite tools, as I mentioned. Some of these tools are designed specifically for Windows machines, Linux machines, Macs, or whatever. And other tools work well against all the different operating systems. Maybe they are run from a central attack machine and will work against different operating systems, or maybe they have their own binaries that have to be installed on the victim machine. Whatever the case is, hackers will use the tool that fits the need that they have. Now, attack tools are basically designed to take advantage of operating system vulnerabilities, such as buffer overflows or configuration issues that an operating system may have, or any other kind of vulnerabilities. And this could include the human kind of vulnerabilities, the kind of vulnerability that causes a human to just have the urge to click on that pop-up no matter what. Now, some of these tools are designed to transfer files. Some may install malware. Some install keystroke loggers or surveillance tools or other types of malicious attack tools. Still, others may be designed to get remote command shells. And the reason an attacker may want to get a remote command shell is so they can execute commands remotely on the box, and typically it will be as the user that's logged in. And that's actually one important reason why security people tell users don't use an administrative level account to do your daily work. Only use that administrative level account when you need to, because obviously if you're logged in as an administrator and someone gets a remote shell on your box, then they probably have the level of privileges that you have. So that's one reason we tell them not to do that. But getting this remote shell is something that a lot of tools do. Now, over the next couple of sessions, we're going to look at a couple of tools that are really popular, really cool tools. Netcat is one of them. And it's not necessarily a hacker tool, although it's become that really in reputation. It's actually just a raw packet transfer tool that works between hosts, any host that uses TCP/IP, in fact. And there are other tools out there that can do something similar to Netcat. There are some tools that even give the attacker the ability to remotely control a host over the network. Now, actually, remote controlling a host isn't necessarily a hacker-only endeavor. A lot of system administrators need to be able to do that to adequately control the hosts on their network. And a lot of these tools are, in turn, turned against the network when a hacker gets a hold of them. Things like Hyena, for example, which is a remote management tool, can be turned against a particular network if an attacker uses it against the network or a host. So we're going to look at a couple of tools over the next couple of sessions. We'll look at Netcat. We'll also look at a couple of other tools, a remote control tool, and so forth. So you can get an idea of just generally how a system can be attacked and taken over and what you can do across the network to assume control over a system. So that's what we're going to look at over the next couple of sessions.